Go ahead and unband these real quick. So it's a very high-tech, advanced machine. Provides a very quality service to a lot of people. So have you ever had hello and welcome back everybody to another adventure today from the Adventure Squad creation server. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and I hope you're excited for another one of these videos. Just a fair warning before we get started today, this video might be a little bit wacky because yeah, I was gonna do some recording with Zoby the other day, and I was struggling with some audio issues for a little while, so we do have a little bit of some shenanigans, some funny business that Zoby and I got up to, but I don't know, I wasn't the biggest fan of the idea that I had. I don't think it turned out as funny as I thought, so I guess you guys will have to tell me what you think about it. I'm going to put some of that footage in the video today anyway, and just see what you guys think, because I tend to think too much about some of that stuff. I tend to overthink it a little bit, so yeah, we're gonna start out with some of that footage from the funny business that Zoby and I got up to the other day, and then we'll get on to a couple other things for the rest of the video. So let's get to it, guys. Just hanging out on an island here, waiting for my buddy Zoby to show up. How's it going, man? I was just hanging out here on the beach, enjoying the sunset and stuff, and creepy little cats came up behind me. The eyes on these things, man, they're terrifying.
I love it.
Well, now that you're here, I was hoping that we could have a little discussion. I know we were talking previously about possibly doing some business together, and I just happened to have a business idea I think you might be interested in.
Ooh.
Yes, so if you would follow me over here, I just got a new delivery the other day. They dropped this this new machine off over by my base here. I thought maybe we could go check it out, and I could show you how it works, and see if you'd be interested in trying to sell a couple of these things with me.
Ooh, sounds like an interesting proposition.
Yeah, I think we could really the people on the server really need these. I think it would be a very beneficial business opportunity for us. So yeah, they delivered it here. This is the machine. So first we got to unpackage it because they got it all crated up here. So we'll just go ahead and unband these real quick. Have you ever had the issue where your ender chest is just super dirty, right?
Right.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be great if someone could just clean your ender chest for you? I mean, ender chest is so clean that you could eat out of them. What kind of, who wouldn't buy that if they knew you could get a super clean ender chest, right?
I mean, I'd kind of eat right off the floor, but it's just me.
Well, yeah, but most people would like a nice clean surface, and you don't necessarily have to eat out of there, but there's a lot of stuff you keep in here. It'd be really nice to have it nice and clean. Neat, organized, and shiny. That'd be great, right?
That's why I'm your business partner, because you don't get high off your own supply.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we don't need this because we just throw stuff in there and we don't care how it looks. But a lot of other people really want them to be nice and neat and clean, right?
Of course.
So here, I got the perfect deal for you. For 3 low payments of 5 diamonds each, all you gotta do is you bring your ender chest right up here, and you can just stand in front there. I'll show you how it works. So this is the machine.
Oh.
We'll deliver it for you, right? We would offer a free delivery service, and then you just take you take out your ender chest here, right? And then
right.
you just put it into this machine, right? And then you can see the ender chest right inside there, right? They forgot to install the button at the factory, so yeah, it's okay. Sometimes they're still working on it. It's a prototype, so then you got your ender chest in there, and you want to get it clean. All you got to do is start the machine up and step back, and next thing you know, boom, you got a nice clean ender chest.
That is clean.
right?
clean.
I think we could sell them like hotcakes, man. Especially with these fancy suits we got on. We could go around the server and sell these like crazy. We didn't practice the sales pitch. Hello, lovely customer.
Hi.
Potential customer,
Hi.
I guess. We've got a great proposition for you, and we'd like to show you a little bit of a demonstration for a brand new machine that we really think that you need.
Okay.
Have you ever had the issue where your ender chest is super dirty and unorganized, and it just really needs to be cleaned out and you know, make it so shiny that you could eat out of it?
Yes.
Exactly. Everyone's got the same problem, and we've got the solution for you today. If you wouldn't mind bringing over an ender chest, we'd love to show you how our machine works. Grab this from me here, and we'll give you the full demonstration. If you could just stand right in front of here, and I'll show you how this wonderful machine works. You just got to go up here, make sure that it gets plugged in. Yep, everything looks like it's ready to go. We brought our little generator back here. So you just take your ender chest, throw it into the top of the machine here. You know what, Zobi? I think those guys at the factory screwed up again because they forgot to install this button. But yeah, so you throw your ender chest in there, nice and perfect inside, and then all you got to do is turn the machine on, and you'll get a wonderfully clean ender chest, and everything will be great. So there we go.
Oh, jeez.
Boom! And you got a perfectly clean ender chest, just like that. And now you don't have to worry. It's all clean. So you can either pay up front, or we do a payment plan as well. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, guys.
While I'm walking through, I just gotta say that I am loving this cave. I'm loving the way this thing turned out. Thank you guys for some of the comments agreeing with me, saying that it does look very nice. I'm really liking it. Yeah, you know, not to toot my own horn here, but I think this is a pretty freaking cool build. So yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little segment there with Zobi doing some shenanigans and some funny business, I guess is the best way to put it, right, with our wonderful business suits. If you guys have any other ideas on things you'd like to see me do with other people that are on the server and things like that, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your suggestions and ideas. And on that note as well, if you're interested in joining the server, that's right, you can join the server too. If I can hit the right keys, it makes a little more sense. All you got to do is go in the description below and click on the link, join my Discord, the Adventure Squad, and you can get yourself added to the whitelist there. There's a channel in the Discord for the whitelist requests. Get in there, get to know everyone. There's lots of really cool people and lots of fun on the server. Plenty of room for more people to come and join. So if you want to play, jump on the Discord and let's hang out and chat. There's lots of fun people, and we'd love to have you here. So another thing I wanted to mention, we're just kind of giving you guys a few updates for the moment. I did add this cool little secret door here into my my back room area, which is kind of a hot mess right now. I don't know if I told you guys or not, or if you care, or if it matters, but I made a couple modifications to my smelting system here. Get out of here, dude. Can't you see we're trying to make videos here? There's a lot of little guys. We're not going to worry about them right now. But yeah, behind the scenes here, I made some changes. I actually ripped out my entire... Well, I didn't rip this part out. I must have forgot. I was going to tear that part out too. But I ripped out the entire automatic sorting system. That's right. I took all the sorting out of the back of my giant storage system here. And I think it was for a good reason. Basically, let's go over here and try to get out of here a little bit. And... yoink, and now it's closed off. Wonderful. Yeah, I did go with this kind of unique chest layout design, and I had it all set up to sort things properly. Nothing wrong with that. It was going to work just fine, but the issue I had with it is that since there's not a super large quantity of chests, I didn't have basically enough space to sort everything. And since I didn't have enough space to sort everything, there are some things that are not going to get sorted. But also I have some of these rows where I don't need 3 chests of a lot of these items. So, you know, some of these items I've got, Blue actually came through and labeled these all for me, which was super helpful. I did change a few of them around now since then, but she gave me some good suggestions on where to put some stuff. But like these, like I'll probably not really, not have 2 chests full of netherrack and nether brick and stuff like that very often. So there's really just not as much of a need for some of these. Glass, I don't know if I'll have that many chests full or not. You know, I don't really think I need a whole chest full of endstone. But, you know, I just can't store as many different types of items as I might like. And now that I've got, you know, this ender chest filled up and somewhat sorted, I still got to name some of these other shulker boxes and stuff. But now that we've got that, I really don't need as much of a huge storage system, to be honest. I really don't have that much supplies. So I decided to change it all and go to a manual system so that I can have different items. Actually, maybe this would be the best place. So like down here, we're going to have dark oak. We'll have the logs in the bottom. And then in like the middle here, we can have planks. And then we can have slabs and stairs above that. And all the other accessories for that up above. So before, this would have been all one type of item. So that would have only been oak logs or dark oak logs. And we wouldn't necessarily have had a good spot for the rest of them. They all would have ended up in a giant mess over here, looking like these chests still do, which, yeah, isn't real great. So not easy to find stuff that way. So we're going to reorganize all that so that these are all manually sorted. And I still have my manual furnace input here, and then I've got the furnace output here, and we definitely have been getting in some kelp lately, which has been awesome. I've been taking these in from the farm and just taking all of them, turning them into kelp blocks, and putting them right back into the furnace for fuel so we can continue to get that smelting. And finally, I'm starting to get a good supply of that going back there. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Oh, and also, I think I almost forgot to mention, I probably walked right past this a few times, but yeah, off camera, I did a little bit of mining, quite a bit of mining, I guess. I mined like a whole diamond pick's worth of durability just in a straight line, and managed to get 60 diamond ore blocks and a few emeralds, and yeah, some good stuff for that. So I decided just to make a little pile here. This is inspired by Iskal85. If you don't know him, he plays on the Hermitcraft server and does a lot of really cool stuff with Minecraft. He's one of my biggest inspirations for this game and the content that I create. So yeah, I thought it was a really cool idea he had in his some of his latest series to just kind of pile up your riches pretty much in your base here, especially in like a mineshaft style base like this. I think it was really cool. So we'll just kind of chip away at those if we need them and whatnot. But I do have quite a few diamonds. I got some more in here actually too. So we got 12 more blocks and a couple other diamonds in there. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool idea to just kind of pile up the diamonds and show them off a little bit. So I think the next thing I want to do in today's adventure here, I think I want to do another farm. So I was looking at some space back here, and I know I was talking a little while ago about possibly adding a slime farm in here. And I had a couple other farms I wanted to build. So I want to build a gold farm at some point in the nether, but I was thinking that before we build the gold farm, I would build another farm that would help us get the resources needed in order to build that farm. So we're going to need a lot of blocks, right? And I figured, since I like to do things a little bit differently, why not build a chorus fruit farm, right? Fruit farm? That's a tough one to say. A chorus fruit farm is what I want to build, and I want to build my gold farm out of purple blocks because I think it would just be something fun and different to do. And probably make my life a little bit more difficult to have to get a whole bunch of purple blocks to build a gold farm out of. But it'll be kind of fun, and that makes the gold farm stand out in the nether. So I think that's what we're going to try to work on today, is building up a chorus fruit farm. Chorus fruit farm. Say that 5 times fast. Chorus fruit farm, chorus fruit farm, chorus fruit farm, chorus fruit farm. There's no L's in there, by the way. Chorus fruit farm. It's a tricky one. yeah, I was gonna build it in the end, but I figured it would be more beneficial to build it near the base here somewhere so that we can have the coarse fruit growing. Wow, man, my words are difficult today. So that we can have the coarse fruit growing while we're around our base and near spawn and whatnot here. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit more tunneling, and I try to pick out a good spot for this. I might take a peek at a couple of these spaces we have up in the cave there, because I do want to add a couple more branches. So we got that one. We can branch off in a bunch of directions back there. We also have a little bit of space out here, but obviously this does run back towards spawn that way, so I don't want to get too close in that direction. But we do have some space actually if we continue kind of through here between spawn and our other tunnel there. That might not be a bad spot as well. So yeah, let me do a little bit of looking around, find a good spot for it, and then we can get started with a coarse fruit farm. The perfect little spot here has been dug out for our nice little coarse fruit farm. How many times am I going to screw that up today? Jeez. Coarse fruit farm. That's a tricky one to say. So yeah, we got some space dug out here. I made a little new tunnel here, which I'm kind of excited about. That joins up just on the outside here of our little dragon egg situation. So we got this connects up, goes through here, and gives us a little bit of space. Maybe we could put a couple other smaller things in here. Hello. We'll have our fruit farm here, and then this ties right back in to this other tunnel over on this way. So we're definitely getting the beginnings of our kind of wild and elaborate cave system here, which I'm definitely excited about. So and spawn is that way. I did make sure to come over far enough this way because we do have all of the extra layers of the shop that we haven't used yet that I want to make sure we keep enough room for there. So I think I'm going to go with a relatively simple idea here. Try not to do anything too mega or over the top. Basically, I've set a little bit of this up, so I'll have a dispenser in the middle, which will shoot out some water and knock down all the coarse fruit once we get it planted. So I think I want to go along in a pattern kind of like this. I think should be pretty good. Yeah, we'll see how that pattern works out. Can we do this all the way through here? And I think this will give this enough space. I do have a little bit of end stone here, and I'll replace the rest of these blocks with something that looks a little bit nicer, I think. But I'm thinking if we do this, yeah, that's the wrong one. I'm thinking if we do this, we should have a nice even pattern, and this should give us enough space between the plants in order to let them grow. I'm hoping, at least. I don't know for sure. I did look up that the coarse fruit plants can grow on average. They're between like 10 and 15 blocks tall, so I went up like 14 blocks of space above this, and they can grow up to 22 blocks. So hopefully we'll just snip off the super tall ones. Won't grow in here, but I'm thinking there should be enough space. We should be able to grow a decent amount of them in here, and we'll kind of see how the harvest amounts are after we use it once or twice. I don't know what the rates are going to be like, but yeah, we'll still have to come in here and manually clip off the flowers from the top, but then we'll just hit a button and this will all flow down below here. I've created this little area where we'll have some hoppers and stuff down in the middle here. I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, might have to switch that up a little bit based on the water flow. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, first we got to go to the end and actually grab ourselves a little bit of chorus fruit so that we can plant this guy. So we need some of the flowers. So yeah, we'll go grab some of those quick from the end, and then we'll come back and make this thing look a little bit nicer. Boop, boop, beep, boop, bop, doop, yoink, bing, bang, boom, zing, zang, za. Zoop, boop, 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 beep, boop, bop, boop, bop. There we go. All the chorus plants are planted, and now all we gotta do is decorate. There it is. All we got to do is pump at least 20 of... Whoop. Hello. I need to put some trapdoors up in here to make sure that we can get in and out of there. But all we got to do is make sure that we got about 20 of these guys on there. And you know what? I totally forgot to hook up the button that's supposed to make this thing turn on and turn back off. So let's turn the water on. Oh man, it's making all kinds of noise. And there we go, we got chorus fruit zooming in all over the place. Let's throw these all in here and see. We definitely got enough flowers out of that, which is perfect. Let's throw that one in there. See if I can get this torch back, shut the water off. Am I gonna be stuck in here now? I guess I can go out this way. Yoink, and there we go. Let's see how much we got out of a single harvest. So that is all filled up, or all emptied out. We're still getting some more in there. We definitely got a whole bunch of the chorus fruit flowers in there. Did I throw the other ones in there? Yeah, I must have. So yeah, pretty good. We're getting, excuse me, whoa. Big tickle in my throat there. Came surprise out of nowhere. And I was like, Gucci goo, got your throat. Yeah, so we got 26 flowers and a little over a stack and a half of the fruits out of each harvest. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a, you know, manual harvesting process like I mentioned before, but it shouldn't be too bad. This should help quite a bit, at least with collecting up the chorus, so we can get some purple blocks that I will be using in the future. Like I said, for the gold farm is going to be the plan, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, it might have been a little bit wacky. But let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments below. Tell me what your thoughts were on our ender chest cleaning service, if you thought that was an interesting idea. And let me know if you got anything else nice you'd like to say or discuss. It would be super cool. I'd love to have a little conversation with you down in the comments. But that's going to be it for this adventure today, you guys. As we wrap things up, I am Clyde, your adventure guide for the day. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the episode, so I'm saying it now. I'm Clyde, your guide for today's adventure. That's going to be it for this one, you guys. I hope you'll join me again for another adventure in the future. Have a great day, and I'll see you